hi, I'm just leaving an appointment showing a buyer house, and I'm in my car and I am thinking about how much harder it is to be a buyer right now than it was even a few months ago, say in July. If you bought a house in July, your representative, your buyer broker, your agent got paid, and it probably felt like it was free to you, and that's because the seller paid your agent. Actually, that's not true. You paid your agent because you're the one that bought the house. So you're the one that gave the seller all the money, and the seller used that money to pay your real estate agent. But to you, it felt free. All that's changed. Now, with the new rules in place, you have to sign a buyer broker agreement before you can even see a house. You can't get in the door of any house at all, unless it's an open house, without signing an agreement that tells you who your agent is, how long that agent's going to represent you, how much that agent's going to be paid. That's it. You can't get around it. After that, there's a section on that buyer broker agreement that tells you how your agent can be paid. And here's the long and the short of it. Now, you are responsible for making sure that your agent gets paid, and nobody works for free, and they're working for you, so that's fair. That being said, there's a whole nother section on there that says different ways that they can get paid. And did you know that you can ask the seller in your purchase offer to go ahead and help pay your broker or your agent out of the money that you're giving him to buy the house? And here's the thing. The seller can say, no, you know what? Thanks for offering full price on our house. No, we're not going to help you pay your real estate agent, and have a nice day. And if that's the case, you can say, rats, we tried. All right, I guess we'll pay our agent on our own. And that might be really hard for you because you're already coming in with a down payment. You already have closing costs, loan costs, lots of other things that cost money to buy a house. And you might not have any money at all to pay for your agent extra. So in that case, you could say, sorry, seller, we can't afford to buy your house. If you're not going to help pay our agent, we can't afford your house. And that's certainly one way to go around it. So I think as time goes on, sellers are going to realize that actually the buyers are paying for the representation with the money that they're giving the sellers. And I think sellers are also going to realize that for the most part, most buyers bring in so much money that they don't have the extra to pay the fees. I'm going to add one more last thing on there. I just got a purchase contract that was 43 pages long, including the fair housing, including the wire fraud, including the full purchase contract, including the representation agreement, including the buyer broker fees, all this stuff. And if you're a buyer and you're thinking that you're going to sidestep having representation because you can't afford to pay your agent, you should realize that that's a terrible idea. Because you know what? Somebody to watch your back, a real estate ally, a professional who can guide you, who can help you fill out the forms, who can help you negotiate, is going to save you a lot of money, is going to help you be successful on your biggest purchase probably that you'll make in your life. So I just wanted to let you know that yes, while you're making sure that you're responsible for making sure that your real estate professional gets paid, it doesn't necessarily have to be you who pays her or him. You do have to know that no one works for free, neither would you. So it's an expectation that when you have professional services, that person gets paid. But on the other hand, you shouldn't freak out. Like, again, this has always been the case where real estate professionals have always been paid for their work. I think it's really great that buyers now know exactly how much that would be and exactly how that works. And then after that, you can feel confident that you don't necessarily have to be the one to bring in all the extra cash. We can negotiate that with the seller as well. Everything's negotiable, and that's the most important part. So if you're looking for a real estate ally, one more time, my name's Kristina Fruneaux. I work with eXp Realty. My number is 714-592-8299, and you should give me a call. And I just had to post this video. I was in my car and I was thinking about it, and it's like I don't want to lose the idea before it's gone. So here you go. Here to help. I care about you. I want to see you have a success. Thanks.